So Dr. Jill Biden was apparently sent to the southern border to shore up Joe Biden's poll numbers there, which have been sinking like a stone with the Hispanic population. So they send in Dr. Jill thinking she will be more popular than Joe. And what they sent her to was, quote, the Latinx inclusion, spelled Xion. Get it? It's a play on the X, the Latinx luncheon. The Latinx inclusion luncheon. Okay. Keep in mind, literally, the polls showed that 2% of Hispanic voters use or like that term. Okay, 2. So that's who they're appealing to when they say Latinx. She was giving the headline speech at the luncheon. And this is a luncheon at which they provide the opportunity to learn about and collaborate on issues ranging from housing to health, racial equity to education, diversity and inclusion, to owning our narrative as a community. And this is how Dr. Jill Biden thought that the Latinx community could, quote, own their narrative, or what she thought their narrative was. She stepped in it. Here it is.
But we can't get those things on our own. Raul helped build this organization with the understanding that the diversity of this community, as distinct as the bodegas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami, and as unique as the breakfast tacos here in San Antonio.
Oh dear.
The bodegas?
I don't know if she's actually trying to affect like a Latinx or Latinx. I have no idea what's going on there. I don't know if she's trying to affect some sort of accent there, or if she just has never actually said the word bodega out loud before.
Can we pause this broadcast for a special announcement? Could you come over here? I just texted my husband, Doug. He's in the house.
Oh, he's here.
Jersey Beach.
Bring him on.
I don't know if you can.
Is he wearing a t-shirt?
Oh my God. Can you look at this? Look at him.
Oh my God! He's wearing a Mickey Mouse t-shirt.
Wow.
Oh my God, he's wearing
It's real. It's real.
USA.
Thank God it's back.
USA.
I'm taking you
Thank God
shopping,
it's
Doug.
back, he
You
said.
and me.
Doug, I'm with you, man.
I'm glad they got it back. Air France got your case of t-shirts back.
They're very happy that. No, it's not a case of t-shirts. It's just the one. The same one.
Wow, it's just the one. Yeah.
You guys are very frugal. That's great.
He's Scottish. You know, he's always pointing out his Scottish roots.
Yeah.
He's not a spender. He's really not.
Yeah, so that's good.
In his defense, he never gives me a hard time for spending. Like, he doesn't care. He's not like a materialistic guy. Okay, so back to Latinx and Bogota. Like Bogota. She's like Abe Bogota.
Capital
and you all being just as unique as a breakfast taco.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is really Dr. Jill shouting out the Digabotas in the Bronx. I mean, I tell you, I'm going to defend Dr. Jill. She's a doctor, right? I mean, we know is she a chiropractor? Did we figure that out yet? That she's a doctor of. But either way, if you're hurt, she's going to come to your aid. But she said this in a way, in that whole kind of sentence there, because it's the first time I heard it. As I said to your producer, I made sure not to listen to it so I could be completely shocked and horrified in real time. And I was. But at the same time, we allow this for pretty much every other culture. If you look at every comment, speaking of the Irish again, Megyn, as a fellow Irishman, every president of the past 10 have made jokes about the Irish being drunken losers, which is true. Granted.
That's why it's funny.
I mean, and it's funny. And, this, just to say, this is your food. This is your taco. I get it. It's not the worst offense in the world, but I know people really love to get offended. But it is really funny when the people who, are in the kind of ideology or in the party who are always enforcing these really weird diktats get bitten by it. That's why I kind of like it.
It's just to me, it is so condescending. Like, you're just as cute as a little taco.
Should have said at least she didn't say like a chalupa, which is not real and a Taco Bell thing. That would have been really bad.
I should read you the response by the hold on, let me find it. Oh, where is it? The National Association of Hispanic Journalists, which responded, is that in today's update? Why am I not finding? Oh, yeah, it must be in today's. Yeah, here it is. Okay. They put out a Twitter statement. Using breakfast tacos to try to demonstrate the uniqueness of Latinos in San Antonio demonstrates a lack of cultural knowledge and sensitivity to the diversity of Latinos in the region. Our group encourages Dr. Biden and her speech writing team to take time to better understand the complexities of our people and communities. We are not tacos. Our
We just eat them.
I am not an
as
animal.
Latinos is shaped by various diasporas, cultures, and food traditions. Do not reduce us to stereotypes. We are not tacos. Dr. Biden.
Or
Finally,
Dr. Jill.
finally someone said it.
Also,
love
not
Mark-
using the word Latinx though.
No, they're not using Latinx. Yeah, they use Latino. Yeah.
She's had
This
to
is impossible
apologize.
pronounce.
Now she's sorry for her, she stepped in it. She basically said, I love everybody, and I'm sorry that I offended anybody, that kind of thing. But all I could think was, can you imagine if Melania Trump said this? Days
Oh my
of
gosh.
coverage.
Well, she probably
Days.
did.
Yeah. Look at all your tacos out there. I cannot believe it.
Just as cute as a little taco.
Tacos. I mean, look, I say it's a very good thing in this country that we've progressed so much when the outrage about racism
Yes.
is someone talking to a Latino group and invoking tacos.
Yes.
Because it used to be a lot worse than that. People used to say really nasty things, and this
Yeah,
is
that's
comparatively
true.
not bad.
I
When
love
you've got
how
to
Marco
search for the offense. Go ahead.
Marco
Matt.
Rubio, said this is the breakfast taco that I self-identify with, and he showed a picture of a hard shell Taco Bell taco. As a Cuban, he's probably never eaten a taco in his damn life.
Does he even know?
And then does the hard shell taco, which invented by the great fast food visionary trailblazer Glenn Bell.
Yes.
Taco Bell. There's a great book I can't recommend highly enough by our friend Gustavo Arellano called
That's
Taco
really good.
USA.
Yeah.
We ran a Peace and Reason cover
You've
story.
all
that was-
read it?
Yeah.
The book on the
Gustavo's
history of Taco
Gustavo's a
Bells?
friend. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
Read it,
posits
but-
that the taco has replaced the hamburger as the quintessential American food because it's actually not all that popular necessarily everywhere. In Mexico itself, it's become this sort of mongrelized thing, as all great American foods are. It sort of takes a foreign thing and makes it its own, and that's part of why it's great. And all the people who are looking to, as they said in the setup, Megyn, of this piece, like we're gonna control the narrative about our people. It's like, or you're in America and there isn't a single narrative about any single people, and it's not yours to control or not, and to say what is the right taco and what is not. It's like,
But when someone's stepped afoul of the narrative, like you cute little taco, what a cute little taco you are, like that. I agree with them in standing up to say,
Yeah, it's just a stupid line. I'm offended that her writers are so terrible.
how does
I'm
she?
offended
And
by
by the
that.
way, to keep in mind, she was there to, I think, shore up the numbers. As I said, his numbers, he went from a 55% approval rating amongst Hispanics to 26. His approval rating with Hispanics right now is 26. So what does he do? He uses a term no Latino people like Latinx and sends his wife down there to offend them.
Well, it's
Fail.
funny because the response from the journalist organization does actually weirdly hit on something. The reason his numbers are plummeting and the reason Democrats' numbers are plummeting amongst Hispanics is because they actually do think of Hispanics or Latinx or Latinx or however you pronounce it as an undifferentiated mass. And so when the journalists respond and say, well, there's a whole, bunch of different Hispanic cultures, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, you're getting mad at the wrong thing. But the fact that, Cubans and Nicaraguans and Venezuelans who are all quite conservative, Mexicans, Hondurans, they're all very different. There's no commonalities between them except for language. And when you treat them like that, when you treat them as an undifferentiated mass, as a voter bloc, you start losing them because they don't give a shit about Latinx or Latinx and this nonsense. They care about sort of normal bread and butter issues that Americans care about, which is why his numbers are plummeting with everybody.
Are you tired of feeling like someone's always watching you on the internet? Maybe the advertisers know too much about you. It's odd. Or you're just concerned about the privacy of your identity? Using incognito mode will not solve the problem either. IPVanish VPN is here for you. They will protect your right to privacy and help you stay anonymous online. IPVanish helps you safely browse the internet without exposing your private details to these third parties. You can use IPVanish on your computer, your tablet, your phones, even devices like your Fire Stick when you're streaming media. When you use IPVanish, all of your data is encrypted. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. It's that simple. IPVanish is right now offering an incredible 70% off their yearly plan for our listeners with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's like them giving you 9 months for free. IPVanish is super easy to use. All you do is tap one button. You're instantly protected. So take your privacy back today with the brand rated 4.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot. Go to ipvanish.com/Megyn and use that promo code MEGYN to claim your 70% savings. ipvanish.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.